welcome to OXBRIDGE-Learning English with Milon Sir. I am here tonight with a different topic, that is the use of synonyms and antonyms in the English language. We know that the role of synonymous words and antonyms is a great one, because without knowing a lot of synonyms or antonyms, we can't make our English smart. So in order to smarten your English, we have to learn a lot of synonymous words and at the same time the antonyms of them. So let's have a look on the board with the first one. We can start. The first one is faithful. And faithful means reliable, on which we can rely or depend. Reliable means someone or something on which we can or on whom we can depend. So faithful means reliable, and we can write the synonyms here. Steadfast, S-T-E-A-D, steadfast, steadfast. So faithful, reliable, steadfast. Faithful, reliable, steadfast are the synonymous words, and their antonyms can be perfidious. Perfidious, not perfidious, perfidious. P-E-R-F-I-D-I-O-U-S. Dear guys, so let's go for the second one. You can see on the board the second one, fallacious. Fallacious, not fallacious, fallacious, fallacious. F-A-L-L-A-C-I-O-U-S. Fallacious. Fallacious means elusives. Fallacious means elusives. So, what can be the perfect synonymous word for fallacious? We can write fallacious, erroneous, 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 and their antonym can be true. And their antonym can be true. So fallacious, elusives, erroneous are the synonymous words, and their antonym can be true. Now let's go for the third one. You can see on the board, expanse. E-X-P-U-N-G. Expanse means to annul. Expanse means to cancel something. So expanse means to annul. You can see on the board, annul. Annul means to cancel. So what can be the best synonyms for the word expanse? Expanse. For expanse we can write abrogate. 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 So abrogate, annul, expanse are the synonymous, and their antonym can be, you can write delineate. Delineate. Expanse, annul, abrogate, and delineate. Now let's go for the fourth one. You can see extensive. We know that expensive means comprehensive. It is used in the broader sense. Extensive, that is comprehensive. And we can write expensive means capacious, 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 C-A-P-A-C-I-O-U-S, capacious. So extensive, comprehensive, capacious are the synonymous words, and their antonym can be, the right one I think, narrow. We know the opposite of narrow, that is wide. And so it is very easy. So extensive, comprehensive, and capacious are the synonymous words because they have the same meaning, they indicate the same meaning, and their antonym and or their opposite is narrow. Then the next one, you can see the beautiful word, that is dolt. D-O-L-T, dolt. Dear learners, dolt means bobby, not bobby or bobby. Bobby. It sounds bobby. Bobby means dullard. Bobby means dullard. D-U-L-L-A-R-D, dullard. And dullard means blow-headed, not brilliant. Dullard means not brilliant. So, dolt, bobby and dullard are the synonymous, and their opposite can be the brilliant. 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 The next one, and you can see on the board, dolorous. Dolorous. Dolorous means gloomy. We know about gloomy. Gloomy means something unpleasant, something unenjoyable, that cannot be enjoyed. That means, as you can see, dolt means boring. That is, dolorous. Dolorous means gloomy, that is unenjoyable, unpleasant, that is boring. And let's go for the another synonyms for dolorous. We can write doleful. 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 D-O-L-E-F-U-L. Doleful. Dolorous, glorious, doleful. Sound with me. Dolorous, gloomy, doleful. And we can write antonym for them, joyous. That is pleasant. Joyous means pleasant. So, dolorous means something unpleasant. That is gloomy, doleful. So, you can see dolorous, gloomy and doleful are the same meaningful word, and joyous is their antonym. The next one you can see camber. C-U-M-B-E-R, camber. What does this mean? Camber. What a beautiful word, camber. Camber means abstract. And you can see abstract. You can see a synonymous word for camber, abstract. Abstracts mean to bar, barrier, bar. So camber means abstracts, that is, we can write again impede. I-M-P-E-D-E, impede. Impede. So, camber, abstract, impede are the synonymous words, and their antonyms can be relief. Relief. Camber means abstract or bar or confine something or someone. So their antonym can be relief. Camber, abstract, impede, then relief. The next one you can see on the board, curious. Curious means peeping. Curious means peeping, that is interesting. That means interesting. So what can we write? For another synonyms, you can write, for curious, you can write inquisitive. Inquisitive. Inquisitive, that is interested, willing to know about something. Inquisitive. Inquisitive. So curious. Curious means peeping or inquisitive, and their antonym can be indifferent. Indifferent. Indifferent, that is, indifferent meant inattentive to something or somebody. That is indifferent. Dear guys, our next one to discuss today, that is, you can see blondie. What a beautiful one, blondie. Blondie, she has a blondie. Beautiful. She has a beautiful look, beautiful complexion. So blondie means fair. Blondie means fair. And we can write for the synonym for this word, flaxen. F-L-A-X-E-N, flaxen, not flaxen. Mind it? It sounds as flaxen, not flaxen. Blondie, fair, flaxen. So let's go for the antonym. Brunette. B-R-U-N-E-D-D. Brunette means ugly. So blondie, fair and flaxen are the synonyms and their antonym. Here you can see, or we can write brunette. Dear learners, our next given word, here you can see betray. B-A-T-R-A-Y. Betray means beguile. Beguile means, we know that, to cheat someone or somebody. But we know that cheating is a very bad one. We shouldn't cheat someone, and we shouldn't be a cheat. So betray means beguile, and we can write a synonym for these two words, that is betray, beguile. You can write delude. So betray, beguile, delude have the same meanings, and their antonym can be befriend. We know that befriend is a verb form. Befriend means to make someone or to accept someone as a friend. That means befriend. The next one, you can see assimilate. A-S-S-I-M-I, assimilate. L-A-T, assimilate. Assimilate means incorporate. Incorporate means to add, to attach, or to mix something. That is assimilate. A-S-S-I-M-I-L-A-T, assimilate. Assimilate means incorporate. And here goes the second synonymous words, that is, we can write absorb. A-B-S-O-R-B, absorb. So assimilate, incorporate, and absorbs are the synonymous words, and their antonym can be reject. R-E-J-E-C-T, reject. Dear guys, our next one, you can see on the board, assail. A-S-S-A-I-L, assail. Assail means to invade. We know that invade means to attack. To attack something or somebody. Invade means to attack. So assail means invade. So let's go for the another synonymous words. We can write assault. A-S-S-A-U-L-T, assault. And for the antonyms we can write defend. D-E-F-E-N-D, defend. Dear guys, now let's have a look at a glance on the board. Faithful, reliable, steadfast, perfidious, fallacious, elusive, ignorous, true, expanse, annul, abrogate, delineate, extensive, comprehensive, capacious, capacious, narrow, told, bobby, dullard, not minded, not dullard, dullard, brilliant, dolorous, gloomy, doleful. Then the antonym is joyous, something pleasant. Kamba, kamba, abstract, impede. Here you can also write but. Abstract, impede, then relief. Or you also write confine. The next one, curious. Curious means being inquisitive, then indifferent. Next one, blondie. You know that, blondie, fair. Blondie means fair or flaxen, not flaxen, flaxen. Blondie, fair, flaxen. Brunette, brunette, brunette. Next one, betray. Betray means beguile, that is to cheat. Betray, beguile, that is delude. Delude that, and their antonym is befriend. Then assimilate. Assimilate means incorporate, absorbs, and their antonym is reject. And the next one, assail. Assail means to invade or to attack, and their synonyms we can write assault, A-S-S-A-U-L-T, assault. Then defend. Their antonym is defend. Now next go for the next one. So the next one, have a look on the board. You can see on the board the first one, baja. Baja means to annoy somebody or someone, or to disturb someone or somebody. So baja means annoy or disturbs, and you can write for more synonymous words, torment. T-O-R-M-E-N-T, torment. Torment. So baja, annoy and torment are the synonymous words, and the pacify can be the antonym of them. Pacify. P-A-C-I-F-I, pacify. Dear guys, our next term to discuss that you can see on the board, backbiting. Backbiting. What does this mean? Backbiting? Backbiting means defamation. Defamation means criticisms. Criticism. So backbiting means criticism, and for another synonyms we can write aspersion. Aspersion. So backbiting, defamation, aspersion are the synonymous words, and their antonym we can write praise. So praise is the antonym of backbiting, defamation, or aspersion. So the next one, the beautiful one, the given word is apt. Apt means befitting. Befitting means relevant, not irrelevant. So apt means befitting, and for the synonyms, for apt we can write opposite. A-P-P-O-S-I-T, opposite. So apt, befitting, and opposites are the same words because they have the same meanings, and the antonym we can write irrelevant. Dear guys, our next one to discuss that you can see annoy. A-double-N-O-Y, annoy. Annoy means to molest or to disturb. So what can be a synonym for annoy? Annoy means to molest and I mean molest, and we can write for synonym enrage. E-N-R-A-G, enrage. So ani means molest or enrage, and the antonym here can we write soothe. S-O-O-T is soothe. Soothe means to pacify. So annoy, molest and enrage are the synonymous words, and their antonym here you can see soothe. Dear guys, our next one to discuss, you can see corrupt. Corrupt means to corrupt or to pollute something or somebody. Corrupt. Corrupt means to corrupt or to pollute something. To pollute something. And you can write for synonym in venom. In venom. So corrupt means corrupter in venom, and for the antonym we can write purify. So meant it, corrupt indicates corrupt or pollute or envenom, and their antonym is purify. Our next one to discuss, that you can see on the board, cap. Cap means summit. We know about summit. Summit is the highest point of something. Highest point. And another synonym we can write zenith. Zenith. We know that zenith is the top of something. The highest point. Climax. So cap means summit or zenith, and their antonym can be bottom. Next one, here you can see dogmatic, and the synonyms you can see here arbitrary. Dogmatic means arbitrary, that is unreasonable. Dogmatic means unreasonable, arbitrary. So what can be another synonym for arbitrary or dogmatic? We can write unreasonable or arrogant. So dogmatic, arbitrary, arrogant are the synonymous words, and their antonym can be reasonable. Reasonable. Our next one to discuss tonight, that is drape. Drape means add on. To add on something, to decorate something, to beautify something. The act of beautification, that is to add on. So drape means add-ons, and then another synonymous words we can write decorate. Decorate. Drape, add-on, decorate. Drape, add-on, decorate. And for antonym we can write denude. To drape, add-on, to decorate, and their antonym is denude. The next one, you can see next one, embargo. Embargo means ban or barrier, obstruction, impediment. So embargo means ban or barrier. So for another synonyms we can write hindrance. 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 So embargo, ban, hindrance, the same words because they have the same meaning. and the antonym can be permission. 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 Next one we have to discuss. You can see endear. Endear means to captivate someone or something, to make someone your friend. That is captivate, that is to charm. So what can we write for the synonyms of endear? We can write conciliate. Conciliate. Endear means captivate or conciliate. And for antonym we can write alienate. So endear, captivate, conciliate are the synonymous words, and the antonym is alienate. The next one to discuss today, that is feminine. Feminine means effeminate. Effeminate, that woman like. Effeminate means woman likes. Like a woman. That is, we can write womanly. And for antonym we can write manly. Very easy one, you know. So feminine means effeminate or womanly, and the antonym, you can see I have already written on the board, manly. Dear guys, our last one to discuss today, that is finicky. Not finicky. Finicky means fastidious. Fastidious means choosy. And for synonyms we can write dainty. D-A-I-N-T-Y, dainty. We can also write careful. Finicky means fastidious, dainty, or careful. So the antonym can be careless. Dear guys, let's have a look on the board again. Sound with me. The first one, beja, annoy, torment, pacify, backbiting, defamation, aspersion, praise, apt, befitting, opposite, irrelevant, annoy, molest, enrage, soothe, corrode, corrupt, envenom, purify, cap, summit, zenith, then bottom, dogmatic, arbitrary, arrogant, or reasonable. Drape means adorn or decorate, and their antonym is denude. Then embargo means ban or hindrance, then permission. Endear, captivate, conciliate, alienate. Then feminine, and here you can see their synonymous. The synonymous for feminine, effeminate, womanly, and their antonym is manly. And the last one, finicky. Finicky means fastidious, that is choosy, and dainty. Here we can also write careful. So their antonym can be the careless one. Dear guys, no more today. I will come back very soon with a different topic. Thank you.